Riding on an indoor cycling trainer is obviously different than riding in the real world and riding outside. And whether you're a mountain rider or a road rider or any other type of cyclist, riding indoors just presents a different set of circumstances in a different environment. So we've talked in the past about it's really important to engage in the behaviors that you would outdoors if you're training for events that are outdoors. So if you're training for a race, triathlon, a cycling event, a century ride, anything that's going to require you to exist on your bicycle in a real way outdoors, you should be seeking to mimic those behaviors indoors. But the trainer also provides a really unique opportunity for us to practice some skills that may seem scary or even unsafe outside at first glance. So today I want to share a few of those. Number one is reaching for your water bottles with your non-dominant or non-preferred hand. So in my case, I'm right-handed, and so I like to reach for my bottle with my right hand. I'm much more comfortable doing it this way intuitively. Reaching with my left is not only my non-dominant hand, but I had a really significant cycling crash 11 years ago where I severed nerves that control my fingers, so I don't have the same control over my hand that I did before I broke my arm. So I drop things, and so it's even worse now. My left hand was clumsy before, now it's been way worse for the last 11 years. So for me, learning how to grab my water bottle with my left hand without looking down and putting it back without looking down has been a skill that I've been practicing for the last 11 years, and especially when I'm on the trainer, because it's not as scary as when I'm outside on the road. So that is a great thing. Practice picking up your bottle with your non-preferred or non-dominant hand and actually taking a sip from it and then putting it back again without looking down. Because if you were outside, if you look down, what are you not looking at? The road, the trail, whatever lies ahead. The next thing is related to that. If you have two bottle cages on your bike in the bottom triangle of the bike or that triangle of the bike, we usually have a preferred spot that we're picking up our water bottles from. So for most people, it is on the down tube, that sloped section of the bicycle. It is less comfortable for most people to pick out their water bottles from the seat tube or the straight part of the bicycle frame. So practice doing that with both hands, your preferred or your dominant hand and your non-preferred, non-dominant hand. So reach back, grab it. Sometimes it means it's in a weird configuration, like you can see. I'm not grabbing it the same way that I grab it from the down tube. Drink, and then put it back. Again, all without looking. Practice it. Now, initially, you may need to look down if you've never done this before, never practiced this before. But initially, that's fine. Eventually, you want to progress to not looking down so that when you do go outside, you have more confidence to be able to do it while still looking down the trail, the road. So reach down, maybe have an awkward hand position, drink, and put it back. That's a great thing to practice on the trainer too. And the final thing I'll talk about today is practicing eating on the bike. If you're going to be riding for more than 75 continuous minutes, you really need to be consuming some sort of fuel in order to both fuel the workout and then to recover well from it afterwards. So you may have fuel stashed in your pockets of your jersey, or you may, like I have on my bike right now, have a bento box or some kind of storage unit where you're storing fuel, like these picky bars that I have. So again, if you were outside and you're riding in a road bike configuration or a mountain configuration, you're always going to need to keep one hand on the handlebars. So you have to learn how to open and eat this with one hand. If you're on aero bars, tri-bike or a road bike with aero bars or a gravel bike with aero bars, a little bit easier for you because you get to be down here and you can open it with both hands, eat it, all while staying down here. So a little bit easier, but still something that should be practiced. And quite frankly, even if you do have aero bars and you get used to eating there, it's a really good idea to still be able to eat with one hand because it increases your handling skills and confidence on the bike. And if you're a more confident rider, that enables you to get better performances out of yourself and just feel better about being out and on the bike and in the real world. You have to worry less about outside factors because you have the confidence from within that you can handle your bicycle. So I'll talk more in the future about different things that we can work on while we're on the indoor trainer. But if you have tried these, I'd love to hear about it. And let me know what you practice while you're on the trainer in the comments. Thanks for watching.